All right, guys, welcome back to Commission Reviews. I have a special guest, Mr. Orange, Fresh and Clean. I just call him Smooth Criminal. Jonathan's in the building. I am really happy to have this conversation in person. First of all, let me say this: you are really our gentleman. You really are a gentleman. You're very, very sweet. I call you Smooth Criminal because my uncle, we called him Smooth, like he was real smooth, chocolate, real tall, slim, like ladies loved him. I mean, he just was a real quiet individual. So when I'm getting to know you, you give me that vibe. You give me that vibe, like that quiet, chill, cool. Yeah. I have to be transparent and ask you this: were you even happy on the journey? And I'm asking this because you're so laid back and so chill. You can't really read or anything, and sometimes I would see on the show, I was like, was he even happy on the journey? I just have to be transparent and ask that.
Well, honestly, I was happy on the journey.
Okay.
I didn't have any, down feelings of being on the show. So I was able, the fact that I was able to meet 19 of the individuals, I said, okay, this is going to be fun. This is going to be cool. I'm able to meet some new people within the Dallas area who I've never met. So I'm like, okay, maybe, there's no telling what can come out of this.
Right,
so,
exactly.
But no, I was happy, yes.
What made you even get into it? I know the show, Race to Love to me is a cult following show. Like, what I mean by that is it's certain people that watch it. Not everybody watches Race to Love. If I go around and poll people, they will say, I don't know what the show is. Yeah. So if the fan base is like just a big old fan base, but it's only certain people that watch the show. So what made you actually get into Race to Love? Like, I know it's a dating show, but you are an attractive man and you take care of yourself. As far as dating, I'm just trying to figure out how is it that, that you were looking for somebody else and that you're single.
Well, somebody reached out to me from the show, from an Instagram standpoint. I don't remember who it was. I didn't think nothing of it. Like, reality TV show, kind of dusted off a little bit, right? So eventually somebody else came back around and hey, you looking for some guys in Dallas, trying to be part of the show, are you interested? I'm like, there's a reason why they came back twice. I don't know why. But I'm like, okay. Well, I say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot.
Gotcha.
I'm going to be open-minded, meet new people, see what the possibilities are out there. And that's exactly what I did.
Dallas dating is, to be honest, I've always heard negative things about it. I'm not out there dating. I'm not even single right now, but I'm saying, when I talk to other people about dating that's younger or even around your age group, they say it's a struggle. That the Dallas pool is pretty much full of crap. So is that other reason why you decided to take that route? Because it really wasn't hitting, as far as you on your own dating.
Okay, well, first of all, how old do you think I am?
Well, I'm 47, so I know I'm way older than you. Okay. I'm 47, so for me, I'm like, I'm almost 50.
Right.
So even though people my age still date, I'm saying, I just think the dating different ages is different for everybody.
Yeah, it's different for everybody. How do I feel about the dating pool right now? I haven't been into it that much. I haven't been in just deep, just trying to just find somebody. That was even before the show.
Gotcha.
I just go out and meet people and just, let things happen on its own.
Gotcha. Right? That's what it should happen.
But, as of last year, I've been seeking, and I'm still seeking, but not heavy. It's not like, I don't want to say it's not a main priority, but it's still a priority of mine that I need to.
If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but you're not seeking it out.
But I'm not going as hard as I know I could.
Right. Okay.
If that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
So just going out, mingling, just meeting people. Again, organically. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So with this process, and you got to meet the kings and queens. I call y'all all the time, Dallas kings and queens. Yeah. Even though the queens, it's whatever. But anyway, to move on from that, your experience with the ladies and the gentlemen, do you feel like that you guys have kind of grown as? I always feel like it's like a frat college. You go through experience and you kind of all have this little bond. Even though I know there's stuff going on between all you guys, do you feel that you guys have that? The earlier seasons, it was pretty strong, even though there was problems there as well. Going toward these seasons, I feel like it's more fractions of the past, maybe 3 or 4 seasons, and that bond is not there. And I really want to ask, do you think you guys have it? And if you don't, what is missing?
Well, I don't think we have it as a whole.
Okay.
But it's a nice percentage of us who talk, rock together. I'm cool with every single cast member.
Gotcha.
Every single cast member. But I'm keeping things going. I'm aware of what it is, what's going on, what's not working.
Gotcha.
So I get that part. But I think it's just a lack of good communication. I feel that's something that we can work out. From a man's standpoint, you know, we like to make things up. Meaning, like, you know, just we don't hold grudges.
Right.
So it's like, you know, there's got to be a point in time, even if we not even to be cool, at least we, you know, shake hands, let bygones be bygones, and keep it pushing, right? So it's a few of us that keep in touch. I keep in touch with everybody, but the main core guys who I deal with, you know, just talk about the show. We post on Instagram, social media. We're about to have a premiere party, so we're just in communication. So there's a few of us though, but I think it's just lack of communication and understanding.
Okay.
But I know it's something that it can be worked out.
So in the beginning of this process for you, before, you know, everything was announced about the cast and all the things, what was your mindset going into this? Because I know that I'm pretty sure your mindset changed after the third episode, from the bloggers like myself, like to the fans, the whole thing. So what was your mindset going in before it blew up, I want to say?
Well, my mindset before I went in there was just be authentic with yourself, be as true and open as you possibly can be, meaning give what you feel is safe, as far as quick no answers, and you know, at the same time protect yourself. And overall, just have fun with the experience overall. You never know who you're gonna meet down the line, who may be able to help you, or a friendship. So I went in there just to be yourself, be as genuine and as authentic as you could possibly be. And I believe that's what I did.
Because I always feel like you guys can make connections, not just on a personal level. Maybe, you know, I always feel like you guys are Dallas business. You know what I'm saying? As far as connections like that. I always feel like you guys can make connections. I was wondering if you guys did. I've never asked anybody this, you know, because you guys are business entrepreneurs, different things. Have y'all made connections in that regard? I feel like you guys are really, to me, out of all the seasons, you guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing as far as being attached to a show, with the pictures, the photographs, other things. I think it's so smart the way you guys are branding yourselves. I have not seen it a whole lot in the past few seasons. Sorry who gets offended. But I feel like you guys are literally doing what you're supposed to do. When you're on TV and you got this moment, why not? So, I mean, what made you guys actually start doing all the stuff you guys are doing? Because I think it's awesome. I love the photo shoots, the videos, all these clips. What prompted this?
Well, honestly, we got along so well during the entire tape, the entire season, even when people got voted off.
Gotcha.
And honestly, we just kept in touch. Just wanted to keep what we had that we, you know, built come along. Brotherhood thing. So, I mean, you know, again, we got along very, very well. I mean, after the second time of meeting each other, but the first, like, when we get to know this person.
Of course.
But overall, we just had a great time as men. Every time we had to link up or date, double date, whatever the case may be. Tommy's Lounge, like we just we cooling, man. What's up, baby? It's time again, man. Let's go talk to Tommy now.
Period.
Hey.
I need some of those drinks. I swear I need a shot right now. I should talk breakfast shots.
It was fun. Guys were fun, man.
So let me ask you this about, because you really wasn't involved with any of the, like, you know, the stuff that we saw on the TV. And I know stuff happened behind the scenes. I know the gray areas, but just talking about what we saw, you never was involved with any of the drama or the mess or anything. How did you feel outside looking in? And I mean the women and the men, because it's in both or whatever. How did you deal with that? Because you never was involved with any of it. I know you was either there when it happened or you heard about it. So how did you move? What was your, you know what I'm saying?
I just stayed the hell out the way. Stay out the way. Don't let nothing affect you, man. Sleep well at night. And that's exactly how I approached it.
I love it.
Stay out the way. I see what's going on, you know.
Of course.
But this is not my cup of coffee. This is not my type of tea. Like I see it, I hear it, I'm aware of it. Protect yourself at all times.
Yes, self-preservation. No, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so that's how I took it, and it's been working out very well, I feel. So
one of the things when you were dating and on the show, and I'm gonna the questions asked about your personal life. It seemed like you didn't like make a big fuss or anything, but everyone could tell you did not like it. And I wanted to know if you can expound on that. What was the reason why it seemed like you kind of shut down? I don't know if it was approach of the person or, you know.
And who in particular?
Mika. She was asking you about, you know, your ex and all these things. It was kind of a little aggressive. A lot of people felt that way. It was. From her, not from you.
Okay.
So, you just what I'm saying in the comments, and myself, I'm going to be honest, it was a little aggressive, but some stuff I understood why she asked, but I felt like it was the approach. But I was curious to know, you didn't, like I said, you didn't react or anything. You were such a cool dude, but you could just kind of tell you wasn't really cool with some of the questions. So, going into a dating show like this and being on TV, you did know that those questions may or may not come up. I'm curious. Okay, so then what was the kind of shutdown moment that you was like, I'm not really comfortable with this kind of questioning?
Okay, I'll tell you the truth because I said this in another interview.
Okay.
Right? Okay, we were just mingling, talking, you know, amongst each other. You know, just having a good time, just shooting and stuff. Now, I that was a long day for one. That was a very long day, right? So there was a lot going on that day as far as, you know.
Right. Gray areas got
so when that question came about, the first thing that I had heard was, you know, are you with you and your baby mama still together? Right. That's all I heard at the time. Okay. Now I did see the show, and she did ask, you know, you and your son's mother, but at that time, that was all I had heard. So when I heard that, I didn't really take that too lightly. Okay. Meaning, okay, if that's the route you want to go, then I'm gonna go this route. Right. So I'm gonna give you what I feel is safe for me, you know, to where not to just fully publicize. Right. But you know, I felt, you know, I'm gonna give what I feel I'm safe with. Okay. And if you want to talk more about this, we've been talking more in a private setting. That's fine. Certain things I just feel you shouldn't give to the whole world. No, I understand and respect that. That's just how I took it. That's how I approached it, and you know, that's just what it was. But you know, after watching the show, I said, okay, I was wrong. You know, because it's a public show. Yeah, it's public. It's public. Yeah, but at the same time, I understand. No. At the same time, I get it. If you want to protect somebody else who is not a part of the show, I do get that. Right. Me being a blogger, my personal life, you know, you don't see me posting stuff on my family or whatever because they didn't ask for, you know, this is what I chose to do. So I do understand that point. But to a lot of public guys, like, you know, you're at a public show. If you were dating, not on the show, a woman would still ask those same questions, like you and your baby mother, y'all, you know, whatever. Right. But these days, people have kids and they have, you know, your baby fathers and baby mothers, and everyone knows that they're gonna be a part of their life. But there's always that assumption: are you guys still da da da? That's always just that thing. So that's not something I always agree with, but I do understand, you know, why she asked that question. Yeah, for sure. So for you, did you have anything that you feel like from the show that in real life you feel like, you know what, I've actually learned from this experience as far as dating, that this is a takeaway that I would actually do as far as, you know, dating in real life? Or was it things you was like, I know I would never do? Because I feel like I call this speed dating. This is speed dating. I'm going to say the only thing that I really took away from the show is just trying to be more open with somebody when you're trying to get to know them. Right. You know, was I guarded? Absolutely. I did protect myself? Absolutely. But that's something that I noticed. And the term I heard was, what is that term? Tommy had said reserved. He said if you're reserved, I remember him asking me that at the very first men's lounge that we had. Oh no, I'm so sorry. The very first on air with Tommy. Okay. When the other half had met. Yeah. And he asked that question. I was like, And then I heard it again. And then I heard it again. I'm like, I'm surprised because I'm just a cool guy chilling. Yes. I'm not like, you know, laid back guy. That's just my personality. It is. So when he said that, I'm like, okay, let me figure out this reserve thing. We'll see what this means and see if it's really me. Okay. And if it's obviously people are noticing it. I'm hearing 2 or 3 people. That means okay, something is. I'm hearing something. I'm hearing this often. One time. Yes. Yeah. You know how people are, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not. Bro, stop drinking. Man. You know too much, right? So I'm just taking that, you know, being aware of what I'm, you know, just hearing of me. So. Did you get any feedback from people in your real life once you got up? You know, I'm talking about. I know this months ago. Did you ever get back like, you know, I heard that a lot. I was reserved. Do y'all feel that from me? You know, people around you every day are not going to tell you that feedback because they know you from your whole life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this is the first time I've heard it. Oh, wow. Like, to my face. Right. You know, like, I've never heard this term before. Okay. A person being reserved. If I don't know, I want to be honest, you know, be acknowledgement. Yeah. So, if I heard it, I never paid attention to it. Okay. For some reason, things clicked. Okay. Right. Even if it did happen or whatever. Yeah, it just clicked in general. So I'm like, okay. So that's just being reserved and then being more open. The best way I can with that one person. I don't want to give anybody too much information and they just run with that's scary. That's a scary thing to do. Information is very scary. Yeah. So they know about you these days. You just don't know. You really don't. And that's just all. Just trying to be protective. And then y'all was there for a short time on top of the fact, so for you didn't know what the outcome was. Giving out too much information, you don't know what could have happened with that. So it was a little fear with that as well, correct? Yeah, if you want to say the term fear. Maybe not the word fear, but... If you want to say that. I'm sorry, maybe not the word fear, but I don't want to say... I'm sorry, I don't want to say fear. No, no pun intended. I understand.
But everybody has some kind of fear. So
yeah.
information can be very, very scary.
Yeah.
I just found this out recently. Information can be, it can ruin lives. It can be a big deal. So I mean, that's why I said maybe fear, but I don't see fear in you at all, period. But I'm just saying.
I appreciate that.
You're just such
a God, nobody
else.
Else,
me too. I'm a mama. That's it. But I did kind of feel the reserved part, but at the same time, I always thought it was just your personality. You were super chill. Mm-hmm. Do you think the environment of the whole thing kind of didn't make you as open? There's cameras in your face everywhere. First of all, let me ask you this: have you done a reality show before?
My first.
So this is your first reality show. So do you think maybe this is why this environment is different? It's out of your element, what you normally do. Would that maybe kind of make you kind of not be so open?
No. Again, I went in there with no expectations. I did not know what to expect, but I'm going to finish it until, they tell me it's my time. So, no. The answer to that question is no. I just, hey, let's just see what happens.
Okay.
Let's just see what happens, man. That God just knows.
Yes.
Thing, brother.
Yes. How did you feel about when you was eliminated? Were you relieved? And I know it sounds crazy to say that.
Crazy. Yeah.
I've heard. No, I'm asking you because I've heard that before from cast.
Okay. It's a tedious process, man. It's time consuming for sure. Mm-hmm. So, but go ahead. Which question now?
No. I was going to just ask you: were you relieved, or were you happy, or were you just indifferent?
I'm gonna say more so indifferent.
Mm-hmm.
My feelings wasn't hurt. None of that nonsense. I mean, it just wasn't for me.
Okay.
I know how to accept the term no, or I get it. I mean, when you're so used to certain things like that, eventually you get immune to it. It's like, okay,
don't say that.
Well, I mean, how many we've been told no for a very long time.
We have, but
right.
In this environment, the dating part, it's like I can't see you being told no a lot. I can't. I can't.
Those.
First time I met him, he was so clean. I'm just telling y'all. The first time I met him, he was just clean. I was just like, how is this man on the dating show? I'm just being transparent. I'm like, how? Super smooth, smells good. What you got, a Yelp? He looked really good. And I was just like, I remember when I met you, I was like, in person, my mom thinking, I don't get it. Why are these gentlemen on a dating show?
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Yeah, well, again, they reached out. But to answer your question, I mean, I didn't feel no ways. I was like, I enjoyed my time, my experience. I took the positive out of everything. I wasn't sad. I wasn't hurt.
Well,
it's not the end of the world.
It's not.
I'm gonna find my person.
I do believe
whether
that.
it's on camera or not. So it's like I have fun. Yeah.
Can I see your ring? I'm sorry. Look, I'm trying. Look, he is shining and everything. Ooh.
Just some rings.
And I see. I'm always looking. He got this matching. I'm telling you, he's smooth. His name going forward is Smooth Criminal.
You want to look good everywhere you go. The best way you can, right?
Yes.
Not too much, not too little, but just you. Okay, that's who you are.
So for you, as far as your future, I can see you really being that father, husband. I really do. Take care of business and want to provide for your wife and making sure that you guys. I see the white picket fence. I see that type of guy. Like I was telling you, my uncle, my dad grew up with a lot of strong black men, and I see you're that already. I'm just being honest.
Thank you.
What is your plans after this show? Did it made you change or? Because I feel like to me, reality show would be life changing as far as how you look at your life once you're done with it. Maybe you had a mindset going in, but once you were done. Especially if you did not go to the end with anybody, because that's the whole point of the show. Did it make you look at anything different in your life or change anything?
No, I mean honestly, once I got once my time came to the end of the show, I just zoned in on my kid. I just zoned in on my kid, man. That's my boy, man. So he's a 4, right? He's a 4-year-old right now. So
he's a grown man.
He's doing a little bit too much. He's getting away with too much stuff. I gotta come in now. I gotta really focus and just be.
I love that.
So that's like ever since the show ended, that's been my main focus. My main priority.
Wow.
Just my kid. Just to make sure he's in good hands.
Well, so if your son eventually, I'm sure will find out his dad was on TV. When he gets, of course, obviously older. Right. What do you think that conversation is going to look like?
Dad, you were on TV? Yes. Wow. My dad is a superstar. He's on TV. So that's what we expecting. I'm like, cool.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
I'm cool now, right? Like, we good now, right? Because I got a little lingo as he gets older.
Right.
So I'm like, we cool now,
But they ignore you a certain time.
They're going to ignore you a certain time. So When that time comes, I just hope he's proud of me and
Okay.
just seeing how I carry myself as just a black man, as a human being.
Love that.
You know.
Speaking of black men, let's talk about black men on TV. We've seen a lot of negative black men on TV, made majors. A lot of people have been getting just a lot of bad stuff happening to them. Y'all are on TV. I know it's on network. I understand that, but you guys are also representing black men of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Is that a lot of pressure? Because I mean, you guys are scrutinized in the world anyway. Let's just be clear.
Right.
So, with that being said, do you feel like you guys got a lot of this on your shoulder to carry?
Well, us as black men as a whole, as a unit, absolutely. It's not a fair game out there. You know.
It's not.
So you just gotta really just play your position, read between the lines, and just know when to. I don't want to say attack, but just know when to just go in for the kill.
Gotcha.
So, you know, as a unit, yes, I do feel we have a lot on our backs. You know, it's on us to be those leaders again, in my opinion.
Okay.
You know,
Wow.
I know a lot of, you know, I've seen a lot of men who have led and eventually just kind of, I don't want to say take the back seat, but they just, you know, they took it down a tone or whatever, and then that's what made the ladies come up and do what they do within that union. So, you know, I've seen it, and that's something that my dad has instilled in me.
Wow. In
my lifetime. I mean, you know, just he's the head of the household. You know,
yeah,
well, the woman is the head of the household, but you know, like
no, I get it. I had both. I
right?
saw both. Yes,
so,
yes, that's beautiful.
So yeah, he instilled a lot of that in me. You know, just being a leader, being a man, taking care of your tribe.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, the king.
Yeah.
The king. Oh, I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
So, in some part of the show here recently, they're talking about, and I'm going to be transparent again. I have said over the years that Ready to Love had alliances. I said this.
Had a what now?
Alliances on the show.
Okay.
Because I'm smart. And I said it over the past few years. No one talks about it. No one said anything.
Right.
The reason why I said it, honestly, because I do reality TV. Okay. I don't just do love shows. I do like challenges shows and Big Brother, all these things.
Okay.
So I do all of it. I have my interviews go from CBS down to on network. I have a really large roster. But with that being said, I have insight on these different shows, and all reality TV are competition shows to me. Even though it's a dating show, I get it. At the end of the day, you guys are competing with each other. People don't want to admit it because it makes it look like whatever. But even in dating life, in real life, we're competing. If you go to a club and you see a girl, somebody else might be looking at her too. It's a friendly
competition, right?
Right. So alliances on a reality show to me is nothing new, but people get offended about it when I used to bring it up on Ready to Love or people of the dating shows. So now all of a sudden this season is coming out. Oh, there's alliances. I wanted to ask you, how did you feel about that? Even though you weren't a part of it, you were part of the show this season.
Right.
So, because some people on the shows in the past would feel like you guys are making it harder for us. We're legit in it for real love. You guys do alliances, not, you know. So I want to know your opinion about it.
How did I feel about it in general?
Alliances, yeah.
I mean, alliances, man. How can I really say this, man? I'm always been a team player. I'm not really good with, you know, taking sides or whatnot, you know. Like, but as far as the maybe somebody from the female side linking up with the other guy,
there you go.
It's not my cup of tea.
I didn't think
meaning if they were to, you know, hey, I may have heard it, but I'm good. Keep my mouth closed,
right?
Because I want to see how this whole thing plays out. So alliances, it's not for me. It's not. Do
you agree that it messes up the whole premise of trying to find love on the show?
Well, yeah, because, I mean, right now, even our season, you know, the guys and the girls really can't come together and get along, you know. Right. I don't like that for us.
Of course.
You know, but, you know, it's not in my control.
Well, of course,
to get us together, you know. But, you know, it's uncomfortable, but I know we can become a powerful unit.
I agree.
Now that the show is over now.
Yes.
Well, not over, but you know.
No, I get it.
So we can actually do something, like we can really do something with this. I mean, unfortunately, we weren't able to, but we got people that are watching and have, you know, there's something, we never know what's going to come out of this, is what I'm saying. So,
let me be very transparent. I would love to see that happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to tell you why. Because of some people, not all, are not going to be willing to bend and maybe let some things go. And that's just my opinion on both sides. You know, I see a lot of you guys are getting together very, very well. And maybe after the reunion, maybe you guys should have like a sit down, let's have a hash out, maybe. I'm just without camera, without people, you know, just you guys, the unit. Yeah. But I don't see that happening. I would love it for that. To be honest, even if I don't get along with it, I would love to see you guys kind of come together and just like little closed door, get there on the table, let's just have the talk, blah blah blah. This is what happened. I didn't like this, da da da. Yeah. But I don't see it happening. The reunion's gonna bring up a lot more open
stuff.
Yes.
A lot more like new information.
So everybody's gonna be. Even though I heard some that came out already, but anyway.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right.
This seems crazy.
I would love to see it happen, but I wouldn't put all my eggs in one bucket.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pray over and let it be.
And that's all you really can do to try to be positive about it.
When I see those who I haven't seen in a while, when I do see them, it's always gonna be love on my end.
And see, I love that.
A hug, maybe a handshake, but that's only if it's reciprocated back. Okay. But at least I'm gonna speak that way. I understand. At least I have an understanding of okay, cool. It's like that, cool. Yeah. But if not, what's up? How you doing?
You're gonna be a gentleman no matter what. No matter what happens, you're gonna be.
You gotta be a human being. It takes a lot of energy to be mad at somebody, stressful. Just I don't have time for it. I was that person before.
Okay.
I'm not that person anymore.
How were you able to let that go? And I said it because I've had those moments. Some other people have as well.
Well, it's hard to stay out of your head. It's hard to not think about certain things, right? So. Yes. You got to really just zone in on what you're doing at that moment, at that point in time. Just seeing where you are in life and where you want to be. So, that's where you got to shift your energy to what makes you happy.
Okay.
Now, that's hard.
Very
but
much
you can do it, though. It's just one day at a time. It's just one day. If it's reading one page out of a book, walking around in your home, your apartment building, going to the lake, just things you want to do.
Okay.
I think that's something that can, that'll change your mindset.
Right.
So it's like when you're feeling good about that, you shouldn't have no reason to go back and think about, I forgot this too. Why I don't want to do that. That's not me. So no, I don't think nobody else should do it either. So people are gonna hold grudges 20, 30 years, 40 years. I've seen it in my own family, my own, people that have been 20 years older plus than me. So it's like, nah, y'all wasting time, man.
That's very good insight. That's very insightful.
Now, I'm not saying that I made up with everything.
Right.
But I've forgiven myself. I've forgiven them. If I ever see them again, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Long time. Hope you're doing all right.
Wow. Are you talking to any of the cast from the past? Not just, I'm talking about last season, but past, like OG, I guess you call them.
From not Dallas?
Not Dallas, other seasons,
no,
yes.
I'm not talking to anybody.
Wow, nobody?
No.
No one even reached out?
Nobody. No, not in the DM standpoint. No, nobody's reached out to me. Now, hence, I've seen last season because it was in Dallas, but I haven't seen
any other season.
Right. Now, hence, I do follow one person here, one person there.
Gotcha.
But that's it. But as far as
communicating,
hey, how you doing? I'm so and so from. I haven't seen one of those come across.
That is very interesting to me because I feel like that's actually surprising. I feel like the OGs should do that to the ones that are coming up. Like, if there's a season after this, because I heard they might not be.
Not guys and girls, it doesn't matter, right? Or
no,
just anybody in general. Okay. Well, put it like this. I've spoken with. I've seen them out.
Okay. Gotcha.
Chris from season 9. I don't want to mess up other names. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Don't do it.
I don't want to do
it.
So
just Dallas.
But I know for sure, like Chris season, like we've spoken out, we've been out and things like that. But I don't want to mess up any other names.
No, don't do that.
That's from previous seasons though. But no, outside of that, no.
It's actually kind of sad.
Now I know some people. I just don't want to.
Right? No.
I don't want to embarrass you.
You're good. I was just saying, like I would say, like I don't make a thing about me. I think about the Rons. But there were people that came from other seasons. He was in Houston, especially Texas. I'm surprised haven't really hit you guys up. I mean, I've asked other people as well because they went through a lot on their season. Also, they did, and I just always felt like if you were a vet and went through some stuff or whatever, you once coming in, you kind of like, hey, hit me up if you need a conversation. I've been through stuff on the show. That's what I always thought. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of strange to me. If it was me, I would do that. Right. I do that with bloggers all the time. I hit them up. Hey, you need something, let me know. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. I just always thought that. But that's interesting. Not saying that they don't do it at all, but I'm just surprised that nobody hit you. But okay.
How long have you been in the blogging space?
Ooh, I started this. It's probably been over 10 years.
Okay.
Over 10 years.
Okay.
Really serious, maybe past 5 or 6 years. Just straight hard.
Hard.
Interviews, straight 5 years.
Okay, that's good.
So I love doing it. I love it.
I
It's
love
my
that for
passion.
you, man.
Oh yeah.
Give me some, baby. Oh, there we go.
So
There we
silly.
go. Yeah.
One day I'm gonna be on the red carpet. Y'all gonna see
real
me.
quick.
Period.
Real
Yeah,
quick.
it's
And
gonna
I'm
be
waiting
on
for you to have your own show and your own.
Oh
own
yeah,
studio,
that's gonna happen as well.
You know,
that's gonna happen.
all these branding deals, networking deals. I'm going to Hershey. Man.
Yes, guys got
there first.
that's gonna happen in time.
This is
even
cool,
though I
man.
want it to be faster than what's going. But God's gonna make it happen.
God's gonna make it happen.
You know, he never does
It's
things.
hard. Just God. Hey man, I'm on my last leg, brother. What we gonna do today, man? Because
Yes.
I'm about to lose it now. But you know, it's gonna happen at the right time. I believe
It is.
that for you.
It is.
I believe that for you.
Jonathan, I really appreciate you taking time out your day
Thank
to
you.
sit with me and have this conversation about your journey.
Mm-hmm.
If someone was to come to you tomorrow, one of your friends, and said, "Hey, I got a DM from Lighthearted about doing Run Red to Love," what would you tell them?
Why'd you get a DM from? Why they? Is it for you? Is it about? Oh, for you, for you. Okay, you got it. Okay, boom. What's up, Jonathan? I just got a DM from Lighthearted, man. They wanted a reality show. Okay, how you feel about it? What are you feeling? What you doing? You think I should do it, bro? Well, okay. What was the name of the show? What is the entails of it? How you feel about it? If you don't know right now, give it some time. A couple of days, give it a week. I want to know how you feel. Because I don't want to tell somebody just don't do it just because it didn't work out for
I
me.
like that.
I don't want to do that.
Right.
Because that person could be missing a blessing, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Now, I'm not saying I'm saying that to everybody.
Right.
If something don't make sense, it just don't make sense.
doesn't make
I'm like,
sense,
man,
right.
I don't know, man.
But there's circumstances might be like, man, you sure you want to go in
Yeah,
there?
you sure you want to do this?
Right.
If you say yes, then I'm gonna support you.
Gotcha.
Even though I'm not 100% confident with
Gotcha.
it. But you know, just you think about it. You tell me how you feel, and then we'll go from there.
I bet you're a good
But
friend
I'm
to
not
me.
gonna say don't do it.
No, I get that.
Don't
That
do
makes
it.
sense.
Don't waste your time, bro. Just don't do it. You're gonna waste your time, energy, and money. Don't do it. No, I'm not gonna do that. So
Wow. Man, I really hate that you did not find your love, but I do think you're going to find your love. You're a good dude.
Thank you.
It's gonna happen. Are you gonna do anything as far as podcasting your own thing or anything? I always say this is a launching pad. I always tell everybody on the show. So I'm just curious, are you gonna do a thing like maybe your IG, a YouTube channel, maybe a podcast? Do you have anything you're gonna do after this?
Well, I want to get more into acting.
Okay.
I want to do some reality shows, web series. You know, I want to try that space out. I've been working at that space, off and on over the years, right? But I do feel like I have those personality traits.
Yes, you
becoming different people, having a different emotion,
right?
Seeing, have them seeing the opposite of me that they never seen
right.
before. I feel I can turn that on in my head and just make it come alive for people, the viewers. When you watch them, they're like, oh, okay. So yeah, I do like acting. I want to bring more into acting. I have an agent. I'm getting auditions every day.
Okay.
Right? But they're more so commercial, which I'm very grateful for.
Of course. Of course.
But I do want to see, what this next level, if there's a next level that could take.
You start following these casting people like
I
Netflix
do,
and all that.
like crazy. And I
Netflix?
send stuff every,
Okay.
And I send stuff in every single day.
I don't think about the circle. You'd be good on that because they can't see you or anything.
I've never seen the show. I know of it. It's been around, but I've never watched it. That one and Love Is Blind. Those are just the hottest commodities. I got friends. I just haven't sat my ass down to actually watch it.
Squid Game was like everything for me.
Game.
I think I interviewed half the cast of Squid Games.
The real Squid Game people.
I've interviewed cast from Love Is Blind, the Squid Game.
How did that work?
So you have that girl.
So you have Squid Games. Those actors and actors. They
some
be
of them
translators, or did they speak?
No, not the challenge. The challenge.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Challenge itself.
So I think I interviewed like 30. I interviewed like over 15, 20 people off that cast. That was a phenomenal show. It came on last year, right in November.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I've never seen it. I'm so behind on a lot of stuff.
That was an excellent show.
That was a really good show.
And I enjoyed interviewing the cast. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
Oh yeah, people who think I should do Red to
I
Love.
need to watch it. I need to sit my ass down, but I'm always on the go. It's
Right.
Just, it's just been that way for a long time.
Well, the reason why I said the circle would be great for you because they wouldn't see you coming. You can't see.
It's just conversation.
It's conversation. It's like just social media. You type and do a little thing, but they can't see who you are or nothing. If you choose to play yourself, you can, or you can play somebody else, like a friend of yours or a cousin, like maybe your best friend. But the thing about it that they wouldn't know, you might be playing your best friend, and they're gonna literally think you're that best friend. All they're gonna see is the picture, the picture and the stats. Oh, you wouldn't see you coming.
Okay.
I think you should.
I'm gonna look into that.
I think you should
I'll reach out to him tomorrow
because there's not even a new season out yet, so you probably still have time to apply for the.
Where do they film?
The circle, I don't know where they film at. Most of that stuff sometimes be filmed in California, but I'm Los Angeles.
I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna reach out to him tomorrow.
I think you should, because I think that would. I know you guys are under that.
For me?
Huh?
You think that'll be a good space for me?
I do. The Netflix, oh God, yes, because Netflix is literally the next thing. I love on network. I do. And I had my whatever, but I feel like that. Like the Red to Loves, stuff like that. It's kind of like it's a by itself thing. Not everybody knows about it, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, and I knew that. Not everybody knows about it, but a good percentage of the world does.
It does.
So it hasn't.
But you have to do the other stuff. That's why I don't just do that. It's my homes by beginning stage of my career, but I do so many different shows from WeTV, and I make sure I interview from different networks.
Okay.
From Paramount Plus, I've done CBS, I've done WeTV, Amazon Video, Prime Video. You have to be out there. So for you to do this Black Network, which is good, but then also do these other things.
I do. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the thing you need to be. That's why I said Netflix, because that's a great launching pad.
Okay.
You see everybody going there. All the comedians, everybody.
Everybody. That's where TV is going now.
It is.
Like nobody's watching TV anymore.
It's Hulu and Netflix. Netflix is smart. Yeah, and Max. So, but see, Max and Max and Netflix are the new things as far as like the new shows, the new even reality shows are on Max. So you need to start going in those directions as well. Like I'm so serious. Like Max just did a whole special and they included bloggers and some of that stuff. I mean, I wasn't part of it. I didn't cover the story, but it was interesting how people are going to social media, new media, which is like myself. Is the new thing. It's not necessarily the journalist that went to school, like they always say.
Right.
The new media is the new thing.
Right.
So, you need to get on that ground floor.
That's real.
That's why a lot of podcasts popping up every 5 minutes, because new media is the new thing. In like 10, 15 years, they'll be still going to the news, but they're going to go to YouTube. They're going to go to us for the information. That's just where it's going.
I mean, that's just what it is. I never watched the news. Mom still watches the news.
Same.
Now, our news is like a shade room more.
Yes, it is.
We got the weather app on the phone.
Yes, we do.
That's all we need right there. I mean... that's not all we need, but okay.
It's enough.
I heard, I saw it on the shade room. It's right there. I saw it. You heard what happened on the Yeah, they done told me.
My mom be on shade room. I'm like, Mama, what?
They done told me. I seen it, Mama. I saw it. It was on. I saw it.
Oh, you blame Mama calling their child. Did you know this person? Like, no, I didn't know.
But I'm gonna look into that. Now that you told me that,
I don't know if you would do the challenges stuff, like, because not saying you can't do it, but those are more physical, like they're heavy physical, like the Survivor and the challenge. You gotta really be.
You gotta be in shape.
You really do gotta be in shape to do all this.
I can't say I'm in shape, baby, but I'm all right though.
I think it's not necessarily the shape. For me, those type of shows is more about endurance.
Yeah, endurance. Like you gotta have the strength to do all this running around, heavy breathing, picking up stuff. You don't want to pass out.
Right.
So, I gotta get in shape for that.
So I would say Circle or Big Brother, because Big Brother has some physical, but it's you climb a little wall here and there. I'm just being honest. It's not challenge. It's not whatever. So and Big Brother is more about social media, using your mind, and I don't know. I think you'd be great on those things because you're such a laid back and chill. They wouldn't be able to read you. They wouldn't be able to know.
Question.
I'm just being honest.
Is that a bad thing?
No.
Because I don't want to be misunderstood.
If you play poker with somebody, they wouldn't be able to read your hand. You don't want to tell everybody what you're doing.
Yeah, you're right.
And people think that you're supposed to. You're not supposed to. Me, myself, you can read my emotions on my face. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
Bad thing, or it's a good thing, but for you, I feel like that it's not a bad thing. You're just a chill individual, laid back, and people don't read that really well. I don't know why.
Is that too much for a person? Just to be you just too laid back, man. Women
do want you to be, and I have to admit that they want you to react. They want you. I have a new outfit on. You see it. I can't believe this happened. And you talking to them, telling you a story. They want you to react like them. I'm gonna be honest. I know women. I'm a woman myself.
That's
but a man's not gonna do it. A man's gonna be like, oh baby, okay, I got it. He's just not gonna do that. My dad didn't do that. He would tell me stories like, I'm not about to do all this stuff. I love your mama, but I'm not gonna, do all this extra stuff. That's just not. I don't think it's the man DNA.
It's not a man DNA? Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
I just don't think it is. Some men do that, but they try to please their wife, their girl.
Well, yeah, I mean, I want to make sure that you have a cheerleader within me,
Yeah, but y'all not gonna do it the same way. Right. It's not gonna be the. But their cheerleading might not be the way she wanted it done. It might be something else. Maybe it might be me coming to the job and taking you out for lunch because I know you having a bad day because of yesterday. That might be you cheerleading. Okay. It might be something. You know what I'm saying? For a man, it might be moving differently. You came home and it surprised you because I already know that you and Shorty got into it. Yeah. You called me yesterday and told me, I want you to come home, relax, chill, bubble bath, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's another way to support your woman. A man's not going to necessarily be like, what? That's more of a girlfriend. That's a girlfriend conversation. Yeah. A man going to be just having an ear to listen. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that. That's me all day.
Right. A man can sit there. Now, I'm not saying don't say anything. A man should do some kind of commentary.
Something, right?
Because he's not there when it happened, and he's just going to be there to support his woman. Yeah. Because she might be wrong. Now, let me ask you a question. If your woman is wrong and she's telling you a story, she's frustrated, mad, whatever, would you tell your woman she's wrong?
I would. Because I want her to tell me the same thing. I'm not always right.
Right.
You're not always right, babe. I see where you're coming from, but I don't think that was a good move, a good idea. Right. So yeah, no.
That's interesting. Because if you tell your woman that she's wrong.
Yes. I refuse to be a yes man.
The yes man. Okay. I love that.
So if you don't tell me what you don't see wrong with me, something's wrong. Because I get grumpy. I can have attitude sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to talk, like, baby, I just need some time to woosah.
But you would tell her that, though. You would tell her that be that space. Yes.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Don't use space.
10 minutes.
Don't use that word.
I don't want to say space. just give me 10 minutes. Let me unwind real quick. I'm going to come back to you, babe. I'm just a little antsy right now.
Right. Okay. So, that makes sense. So that's a good conversation piece. I feel like that women and men should have that conversation about the communication. How we're going to communicate. Yeah. I think everybody communicates differently. Yeah. If your man is laid back and chill, he's not going to be hype like you. But even if he is a hype man, a man is still not going to be like that. And I just think women need to understand that, myself included. I'm older now, so I'm not a young girl, but to understand.
Please. Still very young.
But to understand that men are not going to do the same thing as your good girl Judy. You don't want that. Right. That's why you have different relationships and different compartments where I know my dude going to listen to me. He's going to listen to what I have to say. He had a hard day too. He's going to just talk. He's going to listen to what I have to say. Maybe give me a little, I got you, baby. You okay? A little, a little comment here and there. But mostly just letting her vent. Because a lot of times people just want to talk shit. I had a bad day. I just want to talk crap. Yeah. And I'm just going to sit back for an hour and let you vent. And she probably feels better after that. Yeah. And you may give her a little advice. Yeah. Well, maybe tomorrow next time I want you to do this or whatever. Yeah. And that's all she actually needs. That's literally it. And if she gets mad because you're reacting differently, that's the problem. It is, in my opinion. Okay,
I agree. I mean, you're looking for that support system.
Yeah.
Within your partner, your person. So, at the same time, you gotta have to understand how to accept constructive criticism.
And that's
the hard part. Yeah, that's on both sides.
You think so on both levels?
I do, because you tell me all this stuff and I just flat out put you down. That's a sign. Like,
yes.
I don't.
Right. And then she shuts down, and then he says, "I don't want to even say anything anymore going forward." Because what a man does, he'll say, "I don't want to say anything about it. You come about your problems, don't listen. I'm not gonna give no advice." She'll say, "Why you didn't say anything?" Well, last time I did, you blew up at me. Right. So now I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna listen.
Well, sometimes I feel you gotta do it maybe again, not like just to see the reaction.
Okay.
You may want to try it again, second, third time. Now it's now it's becoming immune to you now. So
gotcha.
Like, I don't want to step on baby toes, but shit, I do want to say something. That's hard, but you have to hear it. You have to hear it.
Because you may see something that she doesn't see.
Yeah. Just like I've been on the show, heard the term reserve. Let me figure this out, because again, I'm not always right, and I'm not gonna act like that. So let me dig in myself, do some self-searching.
Oh, I love that. Oh my God.
Let me figure this out.
I love that, because you said you got the feedback, and that's what you took from it. And in real life, you dug into it. And how do you feel now, though? Once you actually took some time to really dig into it, do you feel like you are well reserved for that moment, and are in general?
I'm starting to seeing those traits of it. Yeah, still working at it. I ain't figured it out yet, but
keep some of it though.
Yeah,
I would say keep some of it
for sure. But
I would say open up more as far as dating.
Yeah, just trying to open up more, which I can do. Just some things just should be said later on.
No, I get it. I get it.
But baby steps though. Baby steps.
Maybe you should give a disclaimer in the beginning, like, look, I'm just gonna let you know.
And that's the thing.
We ain't talking about this for like a month.
Yeah, that's the thing I did not want to do. I did not want to do that to anybody. But I did want things to come naturally.
Okay. I told you the approach.
ABC,
sometimes they
1,
approach
2, 3, whatever the case may be.
Yes.
And then, day 1, week 1, month 2, 6 months. Okay, I'm getting more comfortable with you.
Right.
All right, I feel safe with you now. Okay, check this out, baby. This is what's going on.
Right.
Da. So it's just a time thing. It has to have a build up.
It does.
For me.
It does.
Maybe not for everybody, but for me, it has to have a build up.
For the ladies on the show, was there a particular lady that you really, really was interested in that you did not get to know?
I did. Her name is Laylin. That's a beautiful woman. That's a fine woman.
She is very beautiful.
That woman fine, but unfortunately she left a little early.
She did.
It was 5 and 10 and 10 guys, so they told us from jump, get to know everybody. Get to know everybody. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna talk to everybody. And even though we may see each other maybe once a week or twice a week, I have to still get to know everybody. So right after the brunch, that was a week she left or left the show.
Yeah.
And that was when I was really gonna dig in.
Yeah, gotcha.
More, but I also like Maya, that from my side, and then eventually Alexis started to grow on too.
Right.
So, but yeah, Laylin. Well, first it was Maya first, because she was the first woman I had seen.
Right.
And then Laylin came in, same group, just a little bit, hour, 2 hour later. So I'm like, all right, she fine too, man. Sheesh.
Do you feel like Alexis got a bad look with the whole thing? Because I know she said she feel like that will kind of mess up her. She feel like messed up her journey a little bit.
Right.
Do you feel like because they're looking at her as messy, all this stuff? In the beginning, a lot of men really was, filming her. Yeah. Do you feel like that she kind of had a bad? Because I feel like she would have still been there if some of that stuff didn't happen. That's just my opinion. I don't know the behind the scenes, of course.
So what are you trying to say? Like, what did Alexis do? What's going on?
She was, the stuff with the wheel and they apparently they all think she's going back and forth talking about what's happening in the lounge. Which I don't know why people say they've stayed in the lounge. It has not stayed in the lounge for the past 5 years. I don't know why they keep saying that.
Really?
No, never stayed in the lounge. Just everything.
What happens in the lounge?
So I don't know why they say it. It never happens.
But it never happens though?
Never. No, it's a lie.
Well, I mean, do I feel she put herself in a bad position? I mean, shit, man. We live and we learn. I mean, I'm sure there were some things that she did not want to do or wish she could take back.
Right.
But, it's like, unfortunately, this you see how it's played out right now. So that's that's the best way I can answer that one. But yeah, I mean, I feel like she wanted to be just a part of the show even after the fact.
Right.
The fact that,
yes,
the miscommunication is there. I don't really see it happening.
Oh,
but yeah, man, she's again, very sweet girl, nice girl to me. Very, we meshed very well. But,
would you date anybody outside of this now that it's over? Like, just...
Yeah, absolutely. It is not the end of the world.
No. What I'm saying is, okay, maybe let me rephrase this. Because have you talked to anybody is in that capacity? Because I've heard more romance happening when the show is over. That's just being every season.
With the outside of the cast?
Yeah, no, within the cast.
No, I have not. I have not. I've reached out,
right,
but nothing, no romantic anything outside with me and any of the lady castmates. No.
Gotcha. Okay. See, I was kind of hoping, like, when you brought up the Alexis, maybe it's something, not necessarily her, but maybe y'all may have talked, or somebody, I'm sorry, in particular, y'all may have talked and got to know each other after that. Like I said, a lot of romance happens when the season ends. Trust me.
So past 5 years since it's been going on? Okay. I haven't reached out, but I know I will. I just haven't. Again, as soon as the show was over, I just zoned in on just being a daddy.
Yeah, of course.
So, but I have, I'm speaking, but as far as like, hey, let's see if we can do this, why not? Can I take you on a date? I haven't done that yet.
Okay. Yeah, I think you should. I don't know. I don't know if there's anybody that
Who
you're.
you think I should with? That's the question. Who you see me with?
Well, when you said Lay Lynn, that would be a good look. Y'all would be a handsome. Yes.
Just a beautiful woman.
She keeps to herself, and she really doesn't,
Just like me.
Exactly. I'm trying to put it out there.
I see what you're doing.
Yes.
I stay out of it.
Y'all, she's done the same thing.
Yeah.
She's really sweet. I talked to her person. I just think that would be a good look. I'm not saying you're gonna fall in love with her. I'm just saying reach out to her. Yeah, I would. I would pursue her. Let me go ahead and call Jonathan. So y'all go ahead. Oh my God, this is everything. I really enjoyed interviewing him. I love conversations like this where I forget about time and everything. That's when I know that I'm having a good time. That's when I know it's just, like you said earlier, an organic conversation. So I appreciate you coming by. I came over here. I appreciate you sitting down with me and having this conversation.
For sure, absolutely.
Like I said, I know you're busy. You do your own thing. This man's busy. Trust me, he is. Taking care of his business, taking care of his son. So he has other things going on. But thank you again for doing this with me.
Absolutely.
And
thank you so much.
I know the reunion going to be a mess.
You think so? I think, well, as far as y'all watching, yeah, it may be a little, but hey, every reunion is, right? I'm assuming. So,
it is.
Some things will come out, some things will be new.
You should watch last season. Did you watch last season reunion?
I watched last season.
Okay.
Dallas.
Okay, yes.
So I seen it, so I'm like, shit, man. I think we can skip this mess part, man. I think we can do it. But we'll see though.
Oh my God.
But overall, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate this time.
Oh my goodness.
This has been my second interview since the show, since my exit. So
but the only one that's in person.
The only one in person.
That's right.
The only one in person.
The queen.
Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Well, thank you for coming on. Let me see the ring one more time. This ring is.
It's pink.
And y'all know my color is pink. Everything I do is pink. Look at this.
Yeah. It compliments, It compliments
just fly.
Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Just nice, light, and simple.
Oh my God.
Here comes my boy, man.
Here comes some trouble, y'all.
Yeah.
We got trouble in the building, so.
Yo! What up, though? What up? Bottle boys in the building. Hey, man. Shout out to my boy Jonathan. Shout out to the Queen of Reality TV.
Yeah.
You already know what time it is, man.
Yeah,
Ready to love.
Had a great time, man.
Ain't bring me no food or anything.
I'm still cooking.
With that being said, y'all, we out of here.
Thank
This
you.
is the Queen of Reality TV. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.